Duffhead, have you seen Denny Gossay? He went to get me a coffee an hour ago. Hello? Oh, Sean Dyche, I'd recognise that grumble anywhere. How are you, mate? Are you still at Burnley? Newcastle. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Listen, how can I help you here? Connor Gosney? He's not for sale, mate. What do you mean we'll see about that? Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 8, Episode 5 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we're playing Cardiff Met Uni in the league, and then we host Besiktas in the second game of the Champions League group stage. And it's a game that we really do need to win if we have any desires to challenge to get out of this group. But the problem that we have had since last episode is regarding Connor Gosney. He is now beginning to attract the attention of some rather large clubs. And the big problem with Newcastle is that it's the first time we've had a Premier League club interested in him. You can see there, they're sitting 15th in the league right now. So, they're not a particularly great Premier League team. But, yeah, it's the first time. It's the first time that we've had a non-championship club come in or declare interest in one of our players. This was through the press that it happened. But, yeah, so that is becoming a problem for Connor Gosney. And a quick update on the super coach that is Denny Gossay. We can see him there. He refuses. He doesn't want to do coaching badges. So yeah, he can't even get me a coffee, which is absolutely outrageous. Anyway, we have two games to catch you up on since last episode. The first, it was against, at the time, table-topping Cardiff. Are they still top of the table, or were we able to take them down? We took the lead thanks to a great solo effort from Callum Connolly, and doubled our advantage in first half stoppage time when Jay Jenkins crossed for Ewan Dixon. Mateo Martin got our third, before Allmark won possession and scored our fourth. And Paul McVeigh rounded off the scoring. So there we go. In the end, extremely comprehensive, but the score flatters us massively, to be honest. They started the game really well, and it wasn't until we got the first goal, which, to be honest, came against the run of play, that we started to settle in, and we did get better the longer the game went on. But they could easily have gone ahead, and then we would have had a really tough time. So it was Connolly, it was Dixon, it was Mateo Martin with a penalty, Allmark, and McVeigh at the end with the goals. One of our former players, Kurt Butland, is in their lineup, and their manager is the guy that took Ruthen up, Todorov, and he is a very decent manager, and he's doing a really good job with them as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if come the end of the season, Cardiff become our biggest rivals and not TNS. That's how highly I rate that manager. Anyway, the next game to catch you up on was a Welsh League Cup third round tie against Clondundo. We took the lead when Michael Stewart redirected Paul McVeigh's shot, but we were quickly pegged back before Alex Lowry restored our lead in first half stoppage time. Ryan Murphy found Stewart in space for his second of the game, but Clandudno hit us on the break to pull one back, before Rene Felge ended the tie with a stunner. A sloppy performance this one, but we were ultimately just too good for them. Michael Stewart with a double, Lowry, and what about that free kick from Felge? That was up. I've never seen a free kick that good in my life. That was unbelievable. His free kick taking is decent. 15, but that's still a long way out. But yeah, excellent stuff. So we did get through. We go away to Cardiff in the quarterfinals of this one, so hopefully we'll get a good result there. But yeah, two good performances, two good results. And if you have a quick update of the tables, we can see that we are 2 games in hand. We're 5 points back of the New Saints. So they're keeping the pressure on us, but I'd like to think that we can we can get the result there. They've only lost the one game, and we can see the Champions League table there. Besiktas annoyingly got a point against Juventus, of course, in that first game, so we really do need to try and make sure we're winning this game and getting ahead of them, especially given that it's at home. But first up, we're playing Cardiff Met Uni. We are the favourites for this one. We have a stunning record against them. Now, in the early seasons, they were quite good. I'm very surprised to see that we have such a good record against them. 17 wins and just the one draw. They are a Simon Haworth-coached team. Of course, a Welsh international who has played in the Premier League during his career. An adventurous, direct playing style. We're expecting a 4-4-2 to come out against us here, and hopefully will get the better of them. We can see all their other ins and outs there. And this is the team that we're sending out. Obviously, we have an eye on the Champions League game. So it's Rima Miles in goal for this one. It's Burke, O'Halloran, Davey, what's his name? KDH, and Ryan Sears, because let's remember that he is suspended for the Champions League, having been sent off against Real Madrid. It's Owen and Professor McGonigal in midfield. It's Baker, Murphy, and Maurice, with Allmark going up top. Let's go. So there we go. Everybody is coming out as expected. Always a bonus. And pick up where they left off. I mean, we weren't great against Clondudendo, or however you say that. Pick up where you left off last time. I'm just going to say, go out there and impress me, boys. Yeah, I mean, Cardiff Met Uni are a decent team, but they're nothing special. So, you know, we should be beating anybody in this league, as I keep saying, but we don't always do that, do we? Yeah, no, they lost Wade, I think, was their main striker last year. They actually lost him. He's gone off to FM20. So that's going to have hurt them compared to how good they were last year. We've got an early corner here. Maurice knocks it in. It's headed away. I don't miss who it was at the near post there, but Maurice picks up the loose ball. What's he going to do here? He's on his left foot. He goes, it's taken a deflection. Allmark has nicked the goal off of Adam Maurice. A 9th of the season for Damien Allmark. It's 1-0 to Bala Town. And, well, that's a little bit of luck for us, let's be honest. Might have been McGonigal at the near post there, was it? But Maurice running across, look at him, he's doing his best Aryan Robin here, and then he just unleashes an Allmark. To be fair to Allmark, he meant that. That wasn't off your nose and in the goal, how I tend to score my goals. He knew what he was doing there. Very, very nice touch indeed. And we come back for another highlight. Sears goes back to Rima Miles, and we build from the back. O'Halloran goes forward. It's a terrible pass. Oh, he's not looking like £500,000 worth of defender right now, is the old O'Halloran. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can win this back. Can we? Bouncing it around just nicely. And that is a stunning goal. And that lead didn't last very long. Cardiff Met Uni draw at level. Christian Giles with a very, very nice goal indeed. But that all comes back to that needless giveaway from O'Halloran. Could we done anything else there? We didn't particularly leave his man there, did he, Ryan Burke? I don't know there's much we could have done. It's just a good finish, unfortunately. So there we go. The lead does not last long. Maurice now over a free kick. Ball in. Ryan Murphy's there, and Ryan Murphy heads it in. Only his second goal of the season. But a very, very nice time to pop up with one indeed. Let's tell him to concentrate now if we can. Let's not go and concede that goal straight back again. But Maurice with a nice ball in. Murphy, not known for his heading ability, I wouldn't have thought, but he put that one away nicely. How close was it to offside? Everybody's a mile on. Not a problem in the world there. And there we go. We do come straight back for another highlight. All right, hopefully we're going to put this game almost to bed here and not go and concede a goal again. But Met Uni do have the ball here. Giles, who of course got the goal last time, that's a loose pass. Allmark cleans it up. Can he go and do like he did against Carnarvon? No, he goes back this time to O'Halloran. To your teammates, mate, in the white shirt. White shirt, there you go. Professor McGonigal has it now. What can he do? Nice ball there for Murphy. Murphy through to Allmark. Allmark, nice ball for Baker. Oh, that's some stunning football. Excellent, excellent stuff from Bala Town. A quick fire double. And that is a really, really nicely worked goal. Credit to Allmark as well there that he didn't go and shoot himself. He saw Baker in a good position. And look at that. That is wonderful, wonderful movement and passing off the ball. And it's too good. It's too good for Cardiff Met Uni. It's too good for a lot of teams. That let's hope we can reproduce some of that against Besiktas. Maurice with a corner in. It's KDH. Inches over the bar. I want to have a look at Ryan Murphy here. His heading ability. He's got decent... Okay, so he's not the worst in the air. Here we go with a throw. Sears in for Murphy. Back for Freddie Sears. Not Freddie Sears, Ryan Sears. There it is for Murphy. What's he going to do? Is he going to unleash? Oh, he is. It's a stunning strike from Ryan Murphy, and we're putting on their display now, aren't we? They've angered us. They drew level, and all they've done is angered the beast. It's 4-1. Ryan Murphy has cracked one into the roof of the net, and we've seen some really, really good goals already. We're only 20 minutes in. Look at that. Roof of the net. Love your work, Ryan Murphy. On a hat-trick now, of course. All right. Can we run up a score against the students? We did that last year on a couple of occasions. We put 6 and 7 past them. And I'll tell you what, we just might do the same thing here. Maurice with over a free kick. Good ball. KDH is in the vicinity. Oh, I think it was Ryan Sears and it's hit the post. So unlucky. Let's keep this going, boys. Come on, we've only had 6 shots, 4 on target, and they've all ended up in the back of the net. So we're not ripping them to pieces. We're just being ruthless, which is excellent to see. We do have Gareth on the bench. It might be a gain to bring him on in the second half. right before half-time here. Hopefully, we're not going to go and concede a second. Can we? Well, it's a terrible goal kick. Maurice, early ball forward there for Baker. Can he return the favour and tee up Allmark? He's going to go himself and he's going to score again. Marcus Baker, the youngster. A 4th goal of the season now for him. He goes on a hat-trick now as well. And it makes it difficult to bring on Ap Gareth if Baker's on a hat-trick. A shocking goal kick. It was easy for Maurice to pick up. Early ball there for Baker. And he just did the rest himself, didn't he? I thought maybe he'd square it there to Allmark. To be fair, there was a defender in the way, so it wasn't really on. And it's just really, really good stuff. Ruthless Bala Town. 5-1 at the break. Professor McGonagall is injured. That's not ideal. Let's try Ap Gareth in a different role, shall we? We can drop Murphy back in. We'll keep him as the playmaker. And let's try Ap Gareth as an attacking midfielder. Just see how it works. I mean, the game's won. So, we'll, just see how that works. Hopefully it's not too serious for the Professor. He's not. Well, he hasn't played that much this year, to be honest, and we've got some quality players in midfield, so I'm not sure how much he is going to play. But he always does a job for us. But a lot of our players do a job for us, but they need to do more than that. Here goes Baker on a hat trick, and he's driven it straight at the goalkeeper. It's sad in a way. We have these youngsters that come through, and they don't do anything wrong. They're just not as good as other players in their position. So. As I said, it's a good thing in that, you need to be the likes of Callum Connolly or Allmark or KDH, where you are actually quality to come through the academy now and get yourself in the team as well. But there we go. That's a really, really good first half. We'll give it an assertive, don't get complacent. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit more from them in the second half and maybe go and get 1 or 2 hat-tricks here, given that there's a couple of players on hat-tricks. There's no one on the bench particularly I want to give game time to. Maybe Sean Davies, the young winger, and maybe Malone, actually, the young fullback as well. We could look to get them on. Here we go, early doors in the second half. It is away. Can we go up the other end? Here we go with Ap Gareth on the break. Is that Allmark up there with him, or is it one of the wingers? I'm not sure. Ap Gareth slips a wonderful pass there for Allmark. Can he return the favour? Goes back to Baker on the hat-trick, of course. Is he going to be selfish? No, he goes out for Sears. Back in for Murphy on a hat-trick. Oh, it's a wonderful ball for Baker. Pull it back. Allmark's there. It's blocked away, and it would have been Allmark on a hat-trick as well. Then there would be a fight over a penalty, wouldn't it? Here we go. Can we get possession back here as well? It's edge of the area. I tell you what, they've scored some good goals, haven't they? Dackers smashes one in against us now. We'll tell him to concentrate, but not the perfect start to the second half. It's 5-2. We're definitely seeing goals, which is a nice change from last episode, isn't it? Where we didn't really do too much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's too much. Someone probably should have gone out to him. But, yeah, it was a bit of an awkward situation for us there defensively. All right, KDH stands over a free kick. Have they just angered us further now? KDH goes over the top for Allmark. Defender has it. Can we win that back? No, we cannot. And what we don't want to do is go back to 5-3, ideally. But there we go. There's a ball forward. No, there's no one there. Come on, boys. Put a bit of pressure on. Sears is there. Can he win it back? No. What are we at? 50-odd minutes. So there's still a long, long way to go in this game. O'Halloran's there. Ball in. It's headed away. Sears completes the clearance. It's still there with Cardiff Met Uni. It's a long, old, scrappy highlight. And can we win this back and hit them on the break, I wonder? Allmark is there. No, not on this occasion. Can we win the header? No. They're pinging it around. I wouldn't say they're pinging it. They're lopping it around. But there it is. It's 3-1. And, yeah, we need to wake up here very quickly. Not 3-1. It's 5-3. But we need to wake up regardless very, very quickly here because it's not been a particularly good start to this second half. Is there more we could have done? I mean, we just needed to be better, didn't we? All right, here we go from the corner. Maurice, decent. It's headed away, though. Baker is there. And I'm pretty sure I told him not to get complacent at half-time, but you wouldn't know it. Allmark's there. Down to Ap Gareth, and Ap Gareth sticks in a goal. His first of the season. Allmark with another assist. It's 6-3. Is that game, set, match? We'll tell him to concentrate again and just make sure that this time we hang on to the lead. But 9 goals. What's the record in the Welsh League, I wonder, for a game? There's probably been a 7-5 or something at some point, hasn't there? Nice little flick on from Allmark. Ap Gareth was waiting for it and just put it away nicely. Love your work, Mr. Ap Gareth. All right. Defensively, we've looked a little bit of a shambles. Burke's on a booking. I did want to give Malone some game time, so let's make that change. And while we're here, Maurice has had a really good game, but I do want to give Sean Davies some game time. Just a reminder, Sean Davies, potentially quite decent for the league level, so we want to try and help him along as much as possible. O'Halloran stands over a free kick, goes short for Owen. A bit of a hospital pass there, actually. Malone has it now. Back in there for Owen, for Murphy getting forward. There it is for Allmark. Allmark's in here. Can he get himself a second of the game? No, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. It's going to be a corner. And what can we do from this? Is there anything? Still so long to go. Over almost half an hour to go. Baker with a lofted ball in. It's headed away. Murphy picks it up. What's he going to do? On a hat-trick, of course, that is a bit of a rough challenge. And it's going to be just the free kick. Murphy, is he going to shoot from here? It's a weird angle, but he has a go. And Murphy! No, I thought it was going in there. Allmark's there, and it's blocked away again. Hacked clear, and we pick it up and come again. Let's praise them. Let's give them some praise. And I tell you what, it's not been a great one for goalkeeping, has it? Pretty much every shot that's been on target seems to have ended up in the back of the net. O'Halloran has it. He doesn't get caught in possession, which is progress for him. KDH goes all the way back to Rima Miles. Forward again to KDH. Back to Rima Miles. Use your fullbacks, mate. Use your fullbacks. KDH is open. He goes to him. Back to Rima Miles, mate. You're under pressure. He goes early there for Allmark. It's a terrible ball. Ap Gareth picks it up. Ap Gareth goes wide to Baker. What can he do in a little bit of space? He's a good dribbler as well. Good ball in. Allmark's there. Allmark sticks it on. He's offside. Oh, that was a little bit silly. He didn't need to go early. He's flirting with the last man there, isn't he? And it's only just. It's borderline. You do wonder if there was VAR, if he would have let that go. But anyway, 15 minutes to play. 6-3 to Bala Town. Baker back to Sears. Can we get somebody on a hat-trick here? Gareth goes past his man. Can he pull it back? He tries, but it's blocked away. Hacked clear. We should pick that up. KDH goes over for it, and let's see what he does here. Rima Miles, there it is, open. Over there to O'Halloran. Let's get him on the ball. There we go. And now we can bring it forward. O'Halloran to Owen, back to O'Halloran. Out there for Malone. Decent ball forward there for Sean Davies. Davies, can he square it back? No, he goes himself. Allmark was in the middle as well. But there we go. I should just quickly say a bit of shameless channel promotion. There is a new series that started earlier today. I'm calling it the Dean Smith Challenge. We're going to follow in the footsteps of Dean Smith. And so we're starting at Walsall, and then we'll move on as his career path has moved on as well. And O'Halloran gets the first goal for the club. Finally! There we go. Nicely done. It's 7-3. It's essentially stoppage time. And there we go. So yeah, if you are looking for something else to watch, as I said, we're starting off at Walsall. The first episode was out a couple of hours ago. So go and watch that and see if you let me know what you think of the idea. And like and subscribe. And well, you've already subscribed probably if you're watching this. But yeah, go and tell me what you think. But there we go. A stunning 10-goal, well, not really a thriller, but it wasn't a bad game for 10 goals. We'll say we've got to guard against complacency, because the next game is going to be a lot tougher than that. So a broken collarbone for McGonigal. That is not great for the professor, but I mean, it could be worse. He'll come back from that and he should be fine. He's decent, but as I said, I'm not sure if he's going to actually make it with us, to be honest. A really, really good performance there from Ryan Murphy. I mean, that's the level, basically, that Professor needs to get to, doesn't it? And I'm not sure he's quite got that in him, to be honest. And there we go. We smash Cardiff Met Uni as the run goes on. We've conceded our first goals in a little while there, though. And wait there, because now it is time to face Besiktas in the Champions League. Oh, this is huge. Okay, welcome back. Now, if you're wondering, it was a club record for highest goal or most goals in a game, but it wasn't a league record. So we beat our previous record, our 6-2 win against Barry Town, by 2 goals. So very well done to us. Now, what's it called? Chris Venables and the under-19s train hit a little bit of a snag away to Besiktas. Just the 1-1 draw. They took the lead, but then, as you can see, they equalised just on the stroke of half-time, despite us essentially dominating the game. So still some very good signs there, but not ideal to just pick up a point against Besiktas, but that's okay. This is what we're up against here. We are not the favourites, which is a little bit surprising. Well, not really, probably, but it's a little bit disappointing. But 13-8, it's a relatively even game. We can see both teams are in relatively good form. They are an Abdullah Avsi, I guess you'd pronounce it, coach team. He's a decent enough manager. You can see that makes early tactical changes. So if we can make him to do that, then that will be a good thing. And there we go. They're in a balanced passing playing style. We're expecting them to come out in this sort of a formation. This is how they played against Juventus. So we'll just have to hope that we can get the better of them, do what Juventus couldn't and beat them. So there we sounds simple when you put it like that, doesn't it? And this is a team that we're sending out. We're going to have a go for them and just see what happens here. I think last season, I was maybe guilty of being a little bit cautious, especially at home against teams that we really did need to beat. So Rima Miles, he goes in goal for this one. It's Mullenstein, Swifty, Gosney and Jenkins comes in to play right back for this one. Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't let us down. It's York and Dudzinski in midfield. It's Connolly, Dixon and Martin with Jackman up top. Let's see if we can beat the Turks. So everybody is lining up as expected. And yeah, let's hope. I mean, we really didn't offer any sort. I know some of you were saying in the comments, we really didn't offer anything against Real Madrid, which was disappointing given what we had done in qualifying. Pick up where they left off. Let's say that we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. No one expects us. Pick up. What do we want to say to this? We're the underdogs. Let's give the fans a performance. Let's maybe try that. We're at home, in front of a big crowd. Some calm. We have faith, and let's get out there. Alright, and here we go. This is absolutely huge. I'm hoping I haven't made a mistake being, going for them a little bit too much, but we saw in qualifying at home when we had to go at the likes of Partizan, we could really do some damage. So hopefully that's not going to come back and bite us now we're in the group stages. I mean, in a way, the Partizan game is sort of a more high pressure. We've reached our goal here of getting to the group stage. We don't have much to lose. Dudzinski with the ball in. Jackman's there and over the bar. Oh, that's a bit of a disappointing miss by Jackman. That's exactly what he's in the team to do. And he hasn't quite managed to find the back of the net there for us. They are dominating possession again. It's a little bit like the Real Madrid game. We really are just struggling a little bit now when we get to the group stages, aren't we? And I don't quite know why that is. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get to that? No, we cannot. Boyd has it. Crossfield ball. Over there goes Mullenstein. Can he stop the cross coming in? He does, but it goes to the edge of the area. Can we win that back? No, we can't. And, ball in. It's headed away by Gosney. Connolly's there now. He's rapid. Can he get down the wings? And is Jackman in the middle waiting for the cross? Go on, Callum. Go on, Callum. Come on, son. He's in the penalty area. Can he pull it back? He can. Jackman's there, and Jackman sticks the header away, and it's 1-0 to Bala Town. We've scored a goal in the Champions League group stages. We've equalled last year's tally already. It's 1-0 Bala Town, and that was a really, really good counter-attacking goal. And Callum Connolly, he didn't do it all himself, but I tell you what, he certainly did most of the work and put it on an absolute plate for Jackman. He didn't make any mistake with that header. A striker has scored for us in Europe. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. It's 1-0 Bala Town. And can we hang on to this now? That is the big question. Or can we extend it? Here we go. Throw in. Mullenstein takes it to Sam York. Oh, under a little bit of pressure there. Goes back to Swifty. Swifty comes forward. Back to York. York, crossfield ball. It's overlapping run. Jenkins back to Jack. Oh! Optical illusion. It looked like it was going in, but it wasn't. Oh, so disappointing. I was up then. Okay, let's kill him to get creative here. I don't like the nervousness, boys. Come on. Here we go. Another free kick. Dudzinski, decent. It's headed away, though. Sam York, can he get to that? No, he can't. And are we going to get hit on the break here? We make them go back. Love the work, boys. Love the work. All right. Let's go about winning this thing back now, shall we? I am wondering, we're keeping... Oh, it's a loose pass. We're keeping a very compact lines because they're a passing team. But I am wondering if we should go and put a little bit more pressure on them, perhaps. But it's one of these right now. If it's working, I don't necessarily want to change it. There's a decent ball. Jackman keeps possession. Dixon has it. There's a good ball forward for Connolly. Can Connolly stick it away? Of course he can. It's Callum Connolly. An 11th goal of the season for a young winger. And that is wonderful, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. 5 minutes before the break, we're 2-0 up. And we've doubled last season's tally in the group stages. Amazing stuff. Good play by Jackman. It's exactly what we wanted him to do, wasn't it? We wanted a striker to come in and just keep possession for us up top. He's done it perfectly there, nodding it down to Dixon. And Dixon, look at the vision on that pass. Callum Connolly's timed his run to perfection and then stuck it away with his second touch. What a player Callum Connolly is looking to be for us. I tell you what, if he keeps this up, a Welsh cap cannot be too far away for him. It's 2-0 at the break. It's a wonderful time to be a Bala fan, and we will tell them, don't get complacent here, boys. We don't want a repeat of the Cardiff Met Uni game. We'll tell the two guys that are stressed out, they have absolutely no reason to be stressed out. I am thrilled to bits with both of you. Martin's not having a great game again. Sam York is doing fine in there. Nobody's on a booking, which is great. Let's get back out there, boys, and let's see if we can see this thing out. Get ourselves 3 points in the Champions League group stages. I haven't seen a score come through yet from Real Madrid versus Juventus. I start wondering if this Besiktas team took points off of Juventus, what chance are we at doing that, I wonder? Could we find ourselves getting out of this group after all? Second half is cruising by, and to be honest, I'm okay with that. It's going to be a Besiktas free kick. Connolly's taken a bit of a knock, gashed upper leg. He wants to be subbed off. We might need to make that change. Oh, Rima Miles can't keep it out. It's 2-1. Let's tell him to show some passion. It's Juventus 2-0. Jesus. And we might... Callum Connolly, what can we do? We can put Martin over on the right and bring Maurice on down the left. And there we go. Could Rima Miles have done more with that? Oh, it's a good free kick. He tried his best, didn't he? And there's just not much he could do. It's 2-1, and now it gets nervous again. Here we go. Jackman over a free kick. Jackman. Oh. Not sure I would have had a big target man on that, but that's fine. Let's maybe just knock it back off of attacking. Let's see if we can demand a little bit more. I don't like that we're looking so nervous, but let's start and close this thing down, shall we? We'll waste time. We'll do all that. We'll keep hitting early crosses. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do that. And that is all looking good. And can we go and get a win in the Champions League group stages here? Let's go defensive. Can we do it? Oh, how much stoppage time is there, referees? It's outrageous. But I think we've done it. We have done it. We've beaten Besiktas in the Champions League group stages 2-1. Jackman and Connolly with the goals. Connolly has to be man of the match, even though he did get subbed off. Surely he's man of the match. He is man of the match. What a performance from Callum Connolly. But boys, that was magnificent. Bala Town fortunate to beat Besiktas. You can go to hell, game. We deserve that win. That was a really, really good performance from us. £3.2 million in the bank as well. And Callum Connolly, he's just a star, isn't he? He's just a star. You wouldn't know to look at him. I think what it is he just has the perfect attributes for a winger. He's got all the physical attributes you want. He can cross, he can dribble, he can finish, and he's got a good first touch. And it's just working for him. He's just been a wonderful, wonderful player. Look at this. 8 games in Europe this year, 10 goals. That is outrageously good. An amazing, amazing performance. We'll do that off camera. Guys, that is it for today. A quick look at the tables, and we will see that we're ahead of Besiktas, equal on points with Real Madrid, and suddenly it's Juventus top of the table. It's going to be a tight group, it looks like. So that's, we're in a decent position though to get ourselves out of the group into the Europa League at a minimum. And the league table, you can see there, we've got a game in hand on the New Saints. We're 2 points back of them and a point back of Carnarvon with 2 games in hand. So everything is looking relatively, the league's going to be fine, isn't it? We don't have to worry about that. But we'll be back next time. We'll come back for Barry Town at home in the league. We're going to just miss the New Saints there, which is annoying. But we'll come back for Barry Town in the league. Juventus away from home in the Champions League. That's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Bell, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.